certainly get to commentate a lot of Falco since I'm from here. But, you know.
Excited to see what the Wii Fit can do against the one of the more, you know, all-rounders, I guess, of the the majority of the 86 cast members.
David Jones is like the slower Falco in my mind. Whenever I play him, I feel like he's playing like way slower than everyone else. And that's not necessarily in a bad way, but he's playing to like wait out your options. He's playing to like make you feel like you're getting outplayed in a sense.
So calculating / like opportunist.
Yeah.
Okay.
And GetJigglyWithIt is very like campy with Wii Fit timeout, but I mean most Wii Fits are. But right now GetJigglyWithIt is doing a really good job keeping David Jones in the corner here. Down tilt almost killing him. He's missing that down air though. And David Jones going to find one of his own. He's going to start some damage here. Dropping that combo but getting something off of it. 63%. This is definitely good for him, but you know, we're kind of back to neutral now, and you don't really want to give Wii Fit this kind of space because they just get deep breathing and like all this stuff. But Falco Laser is really good at interrupting it.
Yeah, it's a good move to keep them far away pressure, and then we just saw what happens up close. Like we call them cutscene combos, but like you're hurting all throughout those cutscenes. Like you don't have a second to go to the bathroom, get a bucket of popcorn or anything like that.
No, absolutely not.
So we are just all tied up here because of that. But like you said, on stage, Wii Fit locking it down and using the deep breathing, trying to get some advantage off of it. But now the swing on stage or ledge control and clipping out of the skies with that up air. Very nice.
You know, this Falco Laser, I didn't even really think about it in this matchup, but I guess I see like why it's so oppressive, because anytime Wii Fit's trying to charge deep breathing in neutral or trying to like throw a soccer ball or anything, you can just shoot the blaster and then, you know, they have to just deal with that little bit of hit stun and then like, oh crap, I gotta do it again. Good down tilt to get that stock, and still pretty even game, especially with how much damage both these characters can put out.
Deep breathing.
Okay, back to the jab.
Yeah.
Little foil, little kick.
Not too much real estate on that platform, but Falco with his up tilt doesn't really need a whole lot of real estate to get what he's needed started. So a little bit of probably a disadvantage state for getting jiggly with it if they're going to play that platform game.
Yeah, and you know, Wii Fit is like a weird character, right? Because like even though they have these like really oppressive combos and honestly just a really oppressive advantage in general, finding the hit with this character is really hard.
Oh yeah.
Because their hitboxes are wonky. Like, she is not intuitive in the slightest.
Yeah, the real world model was probably someone at the Nintendo offices when they built this character.
They're like, all right, do something. Just come up with a pose.
Anything to give you range, please.
Come up with a pose, and we will give you $10,000. And then they just took all the attacks.
Which is why that deep breathing is such a big buff. But right now, it is the breathing is getting snuffed out. But so far, grab opportunity, though.
You know,
chance to swing around.
This isn't even like, I was going to say this is an even game, but, you know. Not after that reflect. Good stuff from David Jones, taking that stock, and now he's sitting pretty comfortably under this PS2 platform. He's able to kind of control the pace of the game now, forcing Wii Fit to come to him. I feel like the issue right now that I'm seeing with GetJiggly's gameplay is that, like, he's kind of he's sitting too far away from David Jones right now, and not really, like, trying to play the mid-range CQC that you really need to against Falco.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you just kind of get iced out, because you're not playing a character that can really out-camp Falco.
And, like, you have to get up close and personal with Falco when you have that advantage, and I'm seeing a whole lot of volleyball usage when Falco's off stage. That's really when you should be running up to Falco to get that edge guard that we talked about started with the predictability of Falco's recovery. So you can pressure them off stage or even just send out volleyball itself. Unfortunate. Thought that they would grab off the air dodge there, but +1 for David Jones. We'll see if he can make it 2-0, or will the intensity and endurance that most yoga teachers are known and renowned for help get jiggly with it, bounce right back into this. Oh, Key's got to play? All right, no problem, no problem. And we'll get some, solo comms I'm all right with for now, so. Don't want to leave a mid-set match. So as we get stage picks here, I'm debating the platform choice here, whether GetJigglyWithIt would want platforms or not, because on the one hand, Falco can reset on those platforms, but at the same time, you might need something to escape to. So, it'll be a difficult choice here. See the option that they have in mind. Small battlefield beyond the pick. Best of both worlds, essentially. You're not given the extreme higher platform of battlefield to work with for Falco. At the same time, you have something to escape to in more, questionable situations. It's there if you need it, and it's not the extreme if you don't, so let's see if GetJigglyWithIt can bounce back. Right now, again, much like he was talking about, David Jones using those lasers to just pester GetJigglyWithIt from far away. And deep breathing off ledge, good thing to set up off of the side there. It'll get David Jones a little bit mentality of approaching it. Great spike. Might come back from this. Yes, it will get. Great opportunity there GetJigglyWithIt had. But again, Falcos, you want to press every advantage you have against them, so a little too dicey, but still tacked on 111 damage. Control of stage seems to be locked for GetJigglyWithIt, so nothing that they can't sweat off. They're not sweating anything right now. Simple dash attack with that deep breathing buff will give the advantage to GetJigglyWithIt here. Shortened on the Phantasm, trying to get that up air started to get those combo strings that Falco is known and feared for in this region. Just simple wait, nice timing on the shield. Let's see. Again, simple back and forth with those projectiles as well. Trying to clip through the platform, something interesting there, but that gave David Jones the opportunity to get that up tilt started. Although he should be looking for the kill right now. 103 damage tacked on to Jiggly. Wow! All right! And the deep breathing assisted gets another stock unexpectedly yet again. And now David Jones is looking down the barrel of a 3-1 situation. Has to try, full extension. Has to go for it with those up air finishers. But no purchase found. It's out of the realm of possibility with the damage accumulated. Right now, all Jiggly has to do is just play that long game. He has the advantage. David Jones trying to walk up, but that just gives an opportunity for Jiggly. What cuts through it, though, and with the platform assistance and that questionable little statement there from Falco, will get the first stock claim on Jiggly. But now Jiggly is free to move in and be a tyrant in Falco's face right now. He just has to let Falco, or WeFit rather, expend those options and find that down tilt or that up tilt confirm. And that multi-hit fair is not something you want to hit, especially against the volleyball. When WeFit can move in, that just gives WeFit enough of an opportunity to move in and get their string started. So simple tag away. Huge salt and pepper there. They over-seasoned that one, but from far away downtown, that volleyball still going to pin David Jones to that side, and a simple little arch of the back there will give GetJigglyWithIt 1 point advantage now, 1-1 overall. Rubber match coming in. Now on the other side of things, we'll see David Jones's mentality on the stage pick. Really doesn't want to. I feel Town and City's probably off the board because he was searching for that up air for the longest time for that first stock claim. That you don't want to give yourself any more trouble, even with some platforms. He really does kill on the top blast zone as well, going the way of Hollow Bastion here. Now, the only advantage I see here is whoever is going to pester with projectiles. The name of the game, usually with this Hollow Bastion pick. Because you can set up a fortress underneath that main stage platform. And really, Wii Fit is going to gravitate more towards those edges, and like I was mentioning with Key, going to be able to find a lot of Falco's stocks just because of their readable recovery. So David Jones can lock down main stage. They can be, using that laser to even greater effect, pestering from that main stage area, and then Wii Fit might have to, run in and might slip up on something like a dash attack that leaves him vulnerable. So I see the mentality behind it, Vic. We'll see if David Jones can put it into practice. Up smash, very bold and defiant statement there. But fooling around with the down tilt just leaves a deep breathing Wii Fit trainer in the hands of GetJigglyWithIt to just pile on the damage, near 80%. Gets a re-grab off of that situation and goes for the damage option instead of a potential stock claim. Gonna get sent out, but good DI to gravitate towards the diagonal. Great find that bear, or the Phantasm Bear. And David Jones seemingly right now right on top. Let's see if he tries to claim the deed to the house that is that below platform area. Now he's going to hang out on the roof here and just pile on the damage. Great damage accumulated. Not a whole lot on himself on the opposite side of it. And actually, that Hollow Bastion platform, now I saw that volleyball runs a little bit of interference. It caused a little bit of a primary bounce on that platform, and it makes it miss its initial arc, which messes with the trajectory and the hit of it for any opponent that's on the extreme opposite side of the stage. So something I hadn't expected there, showing pretty fruitful and positive for David Jones. So 105, 146. Couple of tags there. Finally getting the round 2 finisher to claim that first stock. But now David Jones had already piled on 122, but with deep breathing assisted, we could see that gap close even further. GetJigglyWithIt has to get back to main stage right now. Misses the down tilt. Simply gets the fair, though, to again push GetJigglyWithIt off stage. And Flame 1 Reflector going to shut down that Sun Salutation and put GetJigglyWithIt potentially on his winner side final stock here. Trying to find a way. Got to be careful with that dash attack. At least visually, it seems to be the one that leaves Wii Fit in the most end lag. Falco just throwing out the up tilts, and majority of them connecting. And again, another dash attack approach. Has to find some way to maybe trip up David Jones on his way in, but great little bait out of the full send down air. David Jones was looking to clean it all up, but that gave GetJigglyWithIt an opportunity here. It gets cut out again by that up tilt in place. Great timing of it. And that back air, powerful back air with those mechanical legs will advance David Jones on winner's side. Great job from him. And again, that was a tough matchup overall, as we were